Who knew Agent 8 of all people from Splatoon 2 would be, say, quite the poet, though they may be amnesiac, they are capable of writing some surprisingly good poems regarding the Mem Cakes that they receive every time they accomplish a test of some kind, especially since the Mem Cakes are apparently their memories, or at least they are the physical, I guess, embodiments of their memories that take on various different forms or beings, and they either look like inklings, octolings, or various other items or sea creatures that they come across throughout their journey in Octo Expansion, though whether the Mem Cakes actually do help with their memory is any guess, as apparently the Mem Cakes, they're apparently made to resemble either erasers or even like sushi or of some kind, like the kind that's sort of blended but used to also be placed on rice. But anyways, like, I'll be reading some of these poems as a way to, I guess, get a feel of what they would sound like in their tone or how they would probably read it. Judging from the lines of these poems, I assume that these are the deep inner thoughts of Agent 8, like I guess before and even after their amnesiac state, but other than that, we don't really know much about them other than the bits and pieces of the lore regarding the Octo Expansion. At last, we meet, my so-called foe, but is our fate to spray this hate? Perhaps we'll learn in depths below. With tresses pink and eyes a blank, a smile so faint it hides your feint, you slip on past, outfoxed, outflanked. You paint the turf with graceful strokes, with watchful eye, I breathe a sigh, from sniper's perch I go for broke. The rolling column splatters all, a stray shot shakes the trees awake, the summer turns, here comes the fall. You gaze seaward with azure hope, between each blink you calmly think, as when you use a splatter scope. The world I knew seems like a trap. I'm drawn now to the strange and new. Would my old friends think me a sap? The fat and heavy locks hang low. They frame your face above a base of stumpy leg and pigeon toe. A hilltop picnic, friends and fruit, your whirling blades provide a shade. I raise a hand in mock salute. Destroy your troubles, bombs away, a tempting thought, bring all to naught. No wonder your friends tend to stray. You face away, thinking me blind, like I don't know what you won't show. Your love is so clear from behind. So principled, you might explode, but when you burst, who's really cursed? Your loved ones have to bear that load. It seems to you a sly attack, but for your pains you make no gains, you only get shot in the back. How loftily you float on high, suspended there in starry air, as you drip purple passing by. How desolate the star-marked limb is what awaits me this same fate. I must not dwell, it's much too grim. Though parted by the ocean deep, my oldest friend, we meet again. I touch your face, you rouse from sleep. You overwhelm with crowds and throngs. At every turn, you writhe and churn. Why can't we simply get along? Now nights grow long, summer abates. The tides recede as squids stampede. With fireworks we celebrate. Your motor whines, the ocean roars. No ink can halt your firm assault. Let these invaders know the score. When problems stack too tall to see, just chip away and day by day, you'll grow to live a life carefree. Where love could blossom, spite congeals. Faced with these thieves, I aim and heave a cluster bomb right in the feels. The hunt leads down a winding path, tightly coiled and well oiled. These dirty squids could use a bath. Erupting eel glimpses the sky, its eyelids squint against the glint of sun unseen by creatures shy. A sudden drizzle bars my way. It's no hour for the shower, but light rain won't ruin my day. Each glittered scale shines so bright, you're my last ditch to strike it rich and tilt my bank balance aright. Finality's not what it seems. When your end comes, rise up and run. Don't let defeat dissolve your dreams. I topple from the tower ledge and choke back tears to see the gears eliminate our hard-won edge. We're torn apart so many times. I must be bold and keep my hold to make their team pay for their crimes. When 4 are 1, they make a team, but 1 from 10, come again. It's like some kind of fever dream. You teach the virtues of the still, and yet I spurn the lesson learned. My problem is, I have no chill. Another squid? I'm gonna hurl. It's just litter, please consider how we octolings see the world. Oblivious, adrift and round, you hold inside a tempting prize. Who doesn't love that popping sound? To plant a tree's its own reward. After you're gone, it will grow on, a memory initial scarred. The polished nozzle gleams and shines, unblemished gun reflects the sun, a good day's match, victory's mine. I shake the squeegee to and fro, as I do laps my color saps, a fair trade for a mighty blow. Closer to pyramids than spears, let fly the bombs, a sigh then calm, a pillow stained with ink or tears. Not everyone can be a scourge. In tense combat, I tossed a splat, a monument to my last surge. Though it flies errant or amiss, should its sly arc hit near the mark, your fate is sealed with its kiss. No stealth or guile, not for you. You paved the way as plain as day, foreshadowing imminent spew. Its friendly face, its easy stride, that's all affront. Let me be blunt, it leaves you with nowhere to hide. This sickly sweet aroma spreads, its stagnant arms bring only harm, along with sluggish, looming dread. I rule, you said, it's in my blood. Don't step to me, especially if you can't hang with my best bud. They told me you had gone to ground, and your red groove was concrete proof that you made it safe and sound. Two friends who never are apart, one's always cool, the other stews. I love them both with all my heart. I watch your tendrils undulate, a blue bouquet that twirls and sways, a central mass swells and deflates. Slosher, ink brush, curling bomb? I'd gladly browse for hours and hours. Your gushing ramble brings me calm. Black, bulging eyes stare far inside. What does he see deep within me? From his sharp gaze, no one can hide. How long must I wait in his line? Such tragic lack of crusty snack. I'm almost there, it will be mine. Behind his door when I'd stare, our urchin friend conceals a yen, her making the most out of gear. A patch of sun? A fresh caught fish? No bribe will swerve your eye for turf, however desperately we wish. Oh, what I'd give to be employed! Better, I'd say, to work for pay than ride the subway through the void. Our sweat dripping from every pore, the harsh hot sun won't stop this run. We grit our teeth and ask for more. I hate the sea, but I love the breeze. The sandy shore I will endure, just for that brisk, zephyrous tease. A scallop brand atop your crown will turn some heads, but really shreds, when it is simply turned around. Squids often wear this as they strike, with balm and brush. It's quite a rush. I wish I could know what that was like. Your tune is righteous, as you say. Is your science as defiant? Proves that your battle rhymes can slay. I see you standing in the rain, with a storm, forever warm, powerful as a hurricane. Put down the phone, go shelve your book, get ready, champ, it's time to camp. We'll share a drink right from the brook. Constructed of glass and concrete, a city stays in dull, drab grays, till we splash color on its streets. Mistakes of youth teach us a lot. We skate too fast and have a blast, and learn quickly not to get caught. When going through here, play it cool, or get a clue and don't go through. I won't bend on this, them's the rules. I pack my feelings in a box, a parcel stuffed with hope and love, and trimmed with stamps unorthodox. I've seen this, but I'm not aware just what the splat I'm looking at. Is it a frog or a brown bear? How I admire little Max, the highest rank to be so swank that my rivals have heart attacks. The tides go out and take the light. How will I greet you when we meet? It keeps me up on ink-stained nights. Your song inspired a blush of love. It gave my heart a fresh new start. Now I ascend to shores above. I leave without ceremony. Don't be too sore, I wanted more. My sincerest apology. When I get my hands on these fish, I might exchange them on the range, except that they look so delish. A mystery rolled up and bound. Oh, what's the use? It's too obtuse. I'll dump it in the lost and found. Beneath a summer sky I walk, through valley, plain, and back again, dreaming of what you might unlock. The rhythm etched in little jolts, those idols sing and put a spring in my steps as I crank the volts. Encased in a sturdy spear of glass, it breaks my heart to see you caught with whiskers trembling as I pass. Though slick with slime, I keep my grip. The chill seeps through my gift from you. I mustn't let this cargo slip. I don't quite trust the stark white brand. It's more for squids or little kids. And where's the pop? It's oh so bland. This swell a stir of royal pride, and small or large you lead the charge. The ink of nobles flows inside. On colder days I like these clothes. With other threads I'd stay in bed. It's too frigid to be exposed. I see you walking down the street. You think you're slick in those lime kicks, but they look fresher on my feet. The squishing footsteps trudge and muck, their path revealed by heavy heel. My heart beats quick, a stroke of luck. Such devilfish make hair couture, the colors clash and make a splash, without a doubt, footwear du jour. It keeps the elements away, no rain nor heat, nor wind nor sleet, but does it guard against ink spray? No matter thickness, brim, or gauge, a well-done pearl will awe the world. These handmade hats are all the rage.